Welcome back, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of UK 2 shilling coins. Known for their rich history, intricate designs, and rarity, some of these coins have become highly sought after by collectors worldwide. In this video, we'll explore the top 5 most valuable 2 shilling coins, taking into account their condition, mint marks, and years of issue. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your collection, you're in for an exciting journey into British coin history. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1961, examined in fine condition. While this coin is not extremely rare, its historical value, silver-looking design, and demand among collectors make it a wonderful subject to explore. In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know, from its history, unique design features, and rarity in damaged condition, to its current auction value in US dollars, plus practical tips for collectors. Let's get started. The 1961 2 shilling coin belongs to the later period of the British pre-decimal system. Issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin represents the transitional era before the United Kingdom moved to decimal currency in 1971. The 2 shilling piece was also known as a florin, a denomination first introduced in 1849 as part of the push toward a decimal base system. The 1961 version was minted in large quantities as part of routine circulation coinage. Although it looks like a silver coin, it is actually made of cupronickel, with the last true silver florins minted back in 1946. Despite lacking silver content, these coins hold great nostalgic and historical value, especially for collectors interested in early Elizabethan-era circulation money. The 1961 2 shilling coin showcases several features that make it both visually appealing and historically important. On the obverse, we see the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This youthful effigy of the Queen remains one of the most beloved portraits among collectors for its elegance and classical styling. On the reverse, the coin displays the intricate Tudor rose design, flanked by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks. This combination represents the 4 major nations of the United Kingdom: England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The inscription FID Def 2 Shillings 1961 circles the design, emphasizing the monarch's title as Defender of the Faith. The coin measures 28.5 mm in diameter, has a reeded edge, and weighs 11.3 grams, giving it a reassuring, old-style British coin feel. Solid, metallic, and highly collectible for those who enjoy classic British designs. Although the 1961 2 shilling is not classified as a rare coin overall, the condition plays a major role in determining its desirability. Millions were minted, but circulation wear, corrosion, scratches, and dents greatly reduce the number of well-preserved examples. Interestingly, even damaged or worn-out coins from this year still find buyers, especially collectors searching for affordable pre-decimal coins to complete sets or educate beginner numismatists. Damage such as rim dings, edge flattening, and heavy surface wear doesn't eliminate collector interest. It simply places the coin in the starter collection category, making it accessible for newcomers. Fine condition sits in the middle tier, noticeably circulated but still attractive. This level of wear is common, yet still collectible, especially when the portrait and floral details remain visible. When it comes to market value, the 1961 2 shilling coin in fine condition generally sells for modest amounts. On auction platforms and coin selling websites, values typically fall within the $432,000 range. This can vary slightly depending on demand, eye appeal, and seller reputation. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can reach $321,000, while genuinely high-grade uncirculated examples may command $114,000, especially if certified by a grading company. Damaged pieces, on the other hand, may sell for under $1, primarily to bulk collectors or hobbyists. Although not a high-value rarity, this coin's charm lies in accessibility, affordability, and historical significance. An ideal piece for developing collections if you plan to collect or invest in the 1961 2 shilling coin. Keep these helpful tips in mind. Condition first, always examine the obverse and reverse for sharpness of detail. Look for coins with clear lettering, a well-defined portrait, and clean surfaces. Avoid corrosion. Many cupronickel coins suffer from metal spotting or dark patches. Choose coins with even coloration when possible. Check edges and fields. Rim dings and deep scratches may lower value. Smooth, undamaged rims are ideal. Buy from trusted sellers whether online or in person. Choose reputable dealers to ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Consider grading. While grading may not be essential for lower value coins, high-grade uncirculated examples benefit from certification. Store properly. Use acid-free holders, dry environments, and avoid touching the coin surface to preserve condition over time. The 1961 United Kingdom 2 shilling may not be the rarest coin in British numismatics, but it still shines as an important historical artifact. Its elegant design, connection to early Queen Elizabeth II coinage, and affordability make it a delightful addition to any collection. Whether you're a beginner searching for meaningful pre-decimal pieces or a seasoned collector preserving a part of British monetary history, this coin offers both charm and educational value. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1948, specifically in very fine condition. If you've ever wondered how rare this coin is, what makes it interesting, or how much it can fetch in today's collector market, stick with me until the end. We're breaking down its history, standout features, rarity, collector demand, and, of course, its current auction value in dollars. The 1948 2 shilling coin comes from the post-war era of British coinage, a time when the UK was transitioning its currency after World War II. Officially known as a florin, the 2 shilling piece was introduced in the 19th century but remained an important denomination well into the 20th century. The 1948 issue was minted under King George VI, showcasing the monarch during a time of recovery, rebuilding, and economic shift in Britain. This was also one of the early years depicting coinage made using post-silver alloy formulas, marking a new chapter in the history of pre-decimal coins. The UK 2 shilling 1948 displays a striking portrait of King George VI on the obverse, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget. The reverse features the crowned English rose flanked by the thistle and shamrock symbolic elements representing the unity of the nations within the United Kingdom. Made of cupronickel instead of silver, the coin has a weight of 11.3 grams and a diameter of 28.5 millimeters. While it lacks the precious metal content of earlier florins, its detailed artwork, historic context, and classic British design make it highly appealing to collectors. Although the 1948 2 shilling is not considered extremely rare, its desirability increases depending on condition and historical interest. In damaged or heavily circulated condition, these coins are still collected, but they usually sell for modest prices due to the high number minted. However, collectors often look for coins that preserve strong details, especially the clarity in the king's portrait and the decorative floral elements. Coins with scratches, corrosion, or dents tend to appeal mostly to beginners or bulk collectors, and they usually do not achieve competitive auction results. But coins in very fine condition or higher become more desirable because most available examples are heavily worn from decades of circulation. In today's market, the 1948 2 shilling in very fine condition generally sells in the range of $322,000, depending on the strength of the details and seller reputation. Well-preserved examples with crisp lettering or sharp edges can sometimes reach $124,000 in online auctions, especially when buyers are seeking specific dates for their King George VI sets. While damaged coins often sell for under $1, a clean, very fine example shows noticeable elevation in value due to better eye appeal and higher collector demand. Although not a high-value rarity, the coin remains a steady performer on numismatic marketplaces. If you're collecting this coin, always check for wear on the king's hairline, the crown on the reverse, and the floral symbols. These areas lose detail first. Aim for coins with minimal scratches and strong edges, as they hold better long-term value. Buying from reputable sellers or certified shops can help ensure authenticity, as many cleaned or altered coins are commonly misrepresented online. For future value potential, consider collecting higher-grade examples extremely fine or about uncirculated, since those increase in demand among dedicated collectors of King George VI coinage. And that wraps up our deep dive into the United Kingdom 2 shilling 1948 in very fine condition. While it isn't among the rarest coins out there, its historical charm, attractive design, and consistent collector demand make it a wonderful addition to any British coin collection. With accessible prices and a meaningful place in post-war history, this florin remains a favourite among beginners and experienced numismatists alike. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1947, specifically in circulated condition. While many collectors often chase pristine or uncirculated coins, circulated examples hold a unique charm and historical significance that should never be overlooked. In this video, we'll explore the history, unique features, rarity, market value, and even some collector tips to help you navigate the exciting world of 1947 UK 2 shillings. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, there's something here for everyone. The 1947 2 shilling coin, also referred to as a florin, is a sterling silver coin that dates back to the post-World War II era, a time when Britain was recovering economically and socially. The coin features King George VI on the obverse, facing left, wearing the crown and the traditional royal robes. This period was significant because it was part of the transitional phase before Britain moved fully into decimalisation, which would occur decades later in 1971. The reverse side of the coin showcases the iconic crown Tudor rose, flanked by thistles, shamrocks, and leek motifs representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales respectively. This design symbolises unity and continuity after the turbulent war years, making the 1947 florin not just a piece of currency but also a subtle emblem of national resilience and identity. What makes the 1947 2-shilling coin stand out is its combination of historical context, design intricacy, and metal composition. The coin is composed of 50% silver, which was the standard for British coins during that period before the metal content was reduced in later years. This silver content gives the coin a distinctive weight and feel that collectors often appreciate. Additionally, the craftsmanship of the reverse design is remarkable. The crowned Tudor rose, accompanied by the other national floral emblems, is finely detailed, even in circulated coins where wear may have dulled the sharper features. Collectors often pay attention to how well these design elements survive over decades of circulation, as it can significantly impact the coin's value. While the 1947 2-shilling coin was minted in significant numbers, circulated examples are becoming increasingly scarce in high-quality condition. Coins that have survived decades of use without excessive wear, corrosion, or damage are highly sought after. Collectors who focus on circulated coins appreciate the authentic signs of age and history that such coins carry, from subtle scratches to the patina that develops naturally over time. Demand for 1947 circulated florins is particularly strong among those who collect mid-20th century British coinage, as it represents the immediate post-war period and King George VI's reign. Even in circulated condition, coins that retain clear details of the crown and floral motifs can fetch premium prices, especially if they have an attractive toning or minimal surface damage. As of 2025, the value of a 1947 UK 2-shilling coin in circulated condition varies depending on the degree of wear. Coins with moderate wear typically sell for around $433,000. Those in better condition, where the details of King George VI's portrait and the reverse floral designs are still well preserved, can command between $123,000 at auction. Exceptionally well-preserved circulated coins, or those with a particularly appealing patina, may even reach $50 or more. It's important to note that market trends fluctuate, so values can rise during periods of increased collector interest or when coins appear in notable auctions. Consulting recent auction results and dealer price guides can provide a more accurate snapshot of current pricing. For collectors looking to acquire a 1947 2-shilling in circulated condition, here are a few practical tips. Inspect the details. Even minor preservation of the Tudor rose, crown, and national floral motifs can significantly affect value. Check for damage. Avoid coins with severe corrosion, deep scratches, or cleaning marks, as these can lower both aesthetic and monetary value. Consider provenance. Coins with a traceable history or that come from reputable dealers often carry higher credibility in auctions. Diversify your search. Explore coin fairs, online marketplaces, and auctions. Sometimes circulated coins with unique toning or historical significance appear in unexpected places. Patience pays off. Circulated coins may appear inexpensive at first glance, but carefully selecting specimens with minimal wear will yield long-term value. The United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1947 in circulated condition is much more than just a small piece of silver currency. It carries historical significance, intricate design features, and a tangible connection to Britain's post-war era. While circulated coins may not have the flawless perfection of uncirculated examples, they offer collectors an authentic glimpse into history, combined with affordable accessibility and steady market demand. Whether you're looking to start your British coin collection or expand an existing one, the 1947 florin is a remarkable piece worth seeking out. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1951, specifically in very fine condition. Often overlooked by casual collectors, this coin is a window into post-war Britain, reflecting not only the artistry of the Royal Mint but also the economic and historical context of its era. In this video, we'll explore its history, unique features, rarity, auction market value in dollars, and provide tips for collectors looking to add this remarkable coin to their collections. The 1951 2-shilling coin, commonly referred to as a florin, was issued during the reign of King George VI. This period in British history was marked by post-World War II recovery, and coinage played a vital role in everyday transactions. The 2-shilling coin was part of the pre-decimal currency system, where 20 shillings made up £1. It was designed to provide a convenient denomination that was roughly equivalent to a tenth of a pound, making it widely used in daily commerce. The 1951 issue is particularly interesting because it represents the early post-war years, a time when Britain was recovering economically and socially from the devastation of the conflict. Coins from this period were minted with attention to quality, yet metal rationing and changing economic conditions meant that mintages were not as high as in earlier decades. This contributes to the coin's appeal among modern collectors. The 1951 2-shilling coin carries several distinct features that make it highly collectible. On the obverse, it bears the portrait of King George VI, facing left, with the inscription Georgiv 6DGBROMN Rex F laughing smiley INDIMP. This Latin inscription translates to George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India, a statement reflecting Britain's global position at the time. The reverse design is equally captivating, showcasing a crown Tudor rose flanked by a thistle and shamrock, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, and Ireland. The intricate detailing of the floral elements makes this coin stand out, particularly when it has been well preserved. Coins in very fine condition retain noticeable details on both the king's portrait and the floral reverse, while showing only moderate signs of circulation, making them especially appealing to collectors. While coins in pristine mint state condition are the most sought after, 2 shilling coins from 1951 in circulated or damaged condition still hold significant collector interest. These coins are relatively scarce in high-grade conditions due to the passage of time and frequent usage in everyday transactions during the 1950s and 1960s. Collectors often seek coins with minimal wear, as they better showcase the original design and craftsmanship. Coins with noticeable scratches, dents, or other damage are less valuable but still attract collectors who aim to complete historical sets or focus on affordable entries into British coin collecting. The demand is particularly strong among collectors specializing in post-war British coinage, as these coins serve as tangible connections to an important era in the nation's history. For collectors looking to acquire a 1951 2 shilling coin in very fine condition, the market value can vary based on factors such as overall preservation, toning, and rarity in specific collections. As of the latest auction data, a 1951 2 shilling in very fine condition typically sells for approximately $426,000. Coins with exceptional eye appeal or slightly higher grades can fetch upwards of $223,000 at specialized auctions. It's important to note that values fluctuate based on collector demand and market trends, so keeping an eye on numismatic auction sites, coin dealers, and online marketplaces is essential for anyone interested in buying or selling this historic piece. If you're considering adding a 1951 2 shilling coin to your collection, here are a few tips to ensure you make a wise investment. Examine condition carefully. Look for coins with clear details on both the obverse and reverse. Even small scratches can impact value significantly. Verify authenticity. Work with reputable dealers or auction houses to avoid counterfeit coins. Coins from this period are commonly targeted by unscrupulous sellers. Consider historical context. Coins from post-war Britain are valued not just for their metal content but also for their historical significance. Understanding the era can enhance your collecting experience. Compare market prices. Check recent auction results to get a realistic idea of current market value. Prices can vary significantly depending on the coin's grade and provenance. Preserve properly. Store coins in acid-free holders or capsules to prevent damage from humidity or handling, especially if you plan to maintain or increase their value over time. The United Kingdom 2 shilling 1951 in very fine condition is a remarkable piece of history that offers both aesthetic appeal and a tangible connection to post-war Britain. Its intricate design, moderate scarcity, and enduring collector demand make it a must-consider coin for both new and seasoned collectors. Whether you're looking to start your British coin collection or expand an existing one, this coin is a fascinating and accessible entry point. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1957, particularly in rusty or heavily circulated condition. While many collectors focus on pristine examples, even coins that have seen significant wear, discoloration, or rust can hold historical and financial value. In this video, we'll examine the history of the 1957 2 shilling coin, its unique features, its rarity, the collector demand even for damaged pieces, its current auction market value in dollars, and some tips for collectors looking to add this coin to their collection. The United Kingdom 2 shilling coin, also known as a florin, has a rich history. The 1957 issue was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, who had ascended to the throne in 1952. These coins were part of the pre-decimal currency system, where the florin was valued at 1/10 of a pound sterling. The 1957 coin was produced in cupronickel, a durable alloy of copper and nickel, which replaced the earlier silver compositions used in pre-war florins. This period was significant because it marked the early years of Queen Elizabeth II coinage, making these coins historically important. Even coins showing rust or discoloration carry the legacy of post-war Britain, reflecting decades of handling, circulation, and environmental exposure. The 1957 2 shilling coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Mary Gillick. The reverse showcases a crowned Tudor rose within a wreath, a design that symbolizes England and the unity of the United Kingdom. The coin measures 28.5 mm in diameter and has a reeded edge, which was originally intended to deter clipping and counterfeiting. Even in rusty condition, the key design elements such as the crown, rose, and inscriptions can often still be identified, which is essential for authentication and determining its value. While the 1957 2 shilling coin was minted in substantial quantities, finding one in excellent condition is increasingly difficult due to its age. Rusty or heavily circulated coins are more common, but they still attract interest from collectors. Many enthusiasts seek these coins for historical displays, educational purposes, or as affordable entry points into UK coin collections. Rusty coins can also serve as reference coins to compare with higher-grade examples. The rarity and damaged condition comes from the fact that, over time, many of these coins were lost, melted down, or irreparably corroded, making even a flawed 1957 florin a piece of history. Market value for a 1957 UK 2 shilling coin in rusty condition is relatively modest compared to coins in very fine or uncirculated states. Prices can range from $316,000 on auction sites or collectible marketplaces, depending on the severity of the rust, overall legibility, and demand among buyers. Coins with extreme corrosion may fall below this range, while examples that maintain some visible detail despite rust can attract slightly higher bids. Compared to pristine examples, which can fetch $114,000 or more, these rusty coins offer an accessible way for new collectors to own a piece of British numismatic history. Authentication: even rusty coins should be verified for authenticity. Look for the correct dimensions, weight, and design features. Counterfeits are rare but possible. Always handle coins by the edges to prevent further damage or removal of the natural patina. Storage: store rusty or corroded coins separately in acid-free holders or coin flips to prevent contamination of higher quality coins. Cleaning: avoid aggressive cleaning. Rust removal can reduce collector value. Mild, careful cleaning to remove surface dirt is acceptable, but professional guidance is recommended. Research: check recent auction prices and collector forums to get an accurate sense of current market trends before buying or selling. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1957, even in rusty condition, remains a fascinating collectible with historical significance. Its unique design, connection to the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and continued collector interest make it a coin worth exploring for both beginners and seasoned numismatists. While the market value may be modest, owning a piece of mid-20th century British history is priceless for enthusiasts. Whether you're looking to expand your collection, learn about coin preservation, or simply appreciate the beauty of vintage currency, the 1957 2 shilling coin has a story to tell. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into rare and interesting coins from around the world.